Hello and welcome to one channel brought to you by Lane SEO. And today is Schema 101. First, when you think of Schema, you're probably like, what the heck is this? It makes no sense. Where did they get the word Schema from? And what does it do? I'll give you a quick preview of what you can expect from it. And here's one of my ads to do it, or this really was one of my ads. Yeah. What is Schema? This is basically Schema right here. These little markups, the stars, the pictures, the author info. This is Schema. What? Why Schema? Because Schema, the main thing is click-through rate and just giving and just rankings. Local SEO, because with Schema you can identify exactly where you're at, and the Google data is transferred to Google. Therefore, Google will know based off your homepage, literally what you highlighted, where you're at. So this can help local SEO rankings. You're probably sitting here like, what the heck is Schema and how do you do it? We're going to get to that. So stay tuned. Rankings. Yeah, it helps rankings. Click the rate. People want to click stuff that looks more fancy and whatnot. Get your stars. Get your reviews. Get your stars. That's what everything has become. Stars and reviews. That's like internet marketing in a nutshell. And it's annoying as hell. Stars and reviews. 5 stars. It's like, for me, I don't like it, obviously, because I mean, it's helpful sometimes before you go somewhere, like, let me make sure this place isn't crazy as hell. But it does more bad than good, because at this point in the game, a lot of people just focus so much on it that it's just artificial. Like, I would go as far as to say, like, almost like 90% of businesses have at least 1 or 2 fake ratings. So with that being said, it doesn't make sense. And 5 stars is like, alright, 5 stars, great. But is it really 5 stars? Have I really been to a 5-star restaurant? No, because I haven't eaten at any of these ultra luxury places that are like 200, 300 a plate. Those are probably 5-star restaurants, not KFC or your local diner. These aren't 5-star restaurants. These are 2 stars at best. But online that looks terrible, so you give them a 5-star. But is it really 5 stars? Who knows? And what is that even based off of? Like, what are we basing this off of? Like, is 5 awesome, or is 5 okay? It seems more like it's okay, because if it's 1 star, it looks terrible. But 1 star comparatively might not even be that bad if you consider 5-star restaurants are, $2,000, $3,000, or $200 a plate. Maybe even, like I said, $2,000 a plate. Yeah, there's places like that. Those are 5 stars. So a 1 star, $5 a plate. I mean, are we basing it off of value, or are we basing it off of taste? Like, what are we basing it off of? Why 5 stars is so ambiguous? And who do you think is more likely to give a bad review? Somebody that actually had an okay time, enjoyed it. It's usually the people that leave salty reviews are like, I mean, the thing is, if you've ever had a business ever and have worked in a business ever, have you ever had a full day where nobody was annoying? No. There's always that one customer that's a dick for no reason. Every single day. Always. 100,000% of the time. You think they're going to give you a 5-star rating? No. Did you work hard? Did you do your job? Yeah, probably. But are you going to get a 5-star rating? No. So it's just not good for business. It's just annoying. That being said, if you do Schema and you set up your website and you have stars and it's 5, go ahead and make sure you indicate it, because it'll look like this and it'll get you some clicks. But if it looks like that, don't put it on there. I mean, stupid. How? So one thing that's cool about Google, and this is why I made this, because this changed very recently, maybe even within the last couple months. What they did was Google made data highlighting like a Google only thing, as in you no longer need to like highlight the data and put it in like the head section or like do some ridiculous stuff. You can literally just submit it through Google Search Console. And I like this because it makes it easier for pretty much everybody. It makes it a little bit harder from a SEO from a seller perspective. Like say you're just selling the data. Now I need your Google Search Console info just to do it. And that can be a little bit more tricky for a first time buyer. You know, maybe I don't want to give this guy my Google Search Console access because a lot of this information can be super important. But that's really the only way you can get done now. So you don't really have a choice. Google recommends using JSON, LD for structured data whenever possible. Keep this in mind if you are using an external data creation port. But there's really no point because you can do it in Google Search Console and it's free. So like, why would you use anything else? It literally takes like 2 clicks. Like you literally just you log into your Google Search Console, you go to your website, and then you click Data Highlighter. Like that's like where it all begins. It's not like rocket science. You don't need a PhD to understand this crap. The only reason I would recommend getting an SEO to do it is because they probably would be able to identify and utilize the information best for your business, especially for product pages. This is probably best for product pages. Yes, individual product pages. It's kind of useful for useless for category pages. It's relatively useless for home pages, unless of course you have reviews and stars on it. Now, if you have reviews and stars, that's your place. Make sure you maybe get a Facebook badge if you have good Facebook reviews. Consider adding that. But yeah, all you do is log into Google Search Console, and I would show it, but I don't really have an example that isn't confidential in one way or another, so I can't really do that, unfortunately. Well, maybe when I get my own website again in the future, when I actually start making stupid money and I get a Porsche, I'll make a new video where I log into my own website, which will be mattlaneisawesome.com, and I'm gonna show you how to do this in mattlaneisawesome.com. But right now, like I said, you just log into Google Search Console. If you're going to pay somebody to do this, you really don't need to charge them more than $10. But at the same time, look for an expert that charges cheap. Don't just get anybody to do it because they'll probably do it wrong. I understand the entire process because I've seen it. I've been staring at search engines for over 5 years now. I kind of understand what the heck is going on. I'm just saying, it's like those people that think they're smarter than a car mechanic. That's not always the case. Just because it looks like they're screwing something in doesn't mean that it's totally straightforward and easy as hell to do. Quit being arrogant and actually respect people for their own skill set. Quit being cheap as hell, because I can see you could buy a nice purse and some Nikes and some Jordans and crap. If you can't invest in your business, you might as well not even open one. Just give up and go back to working at KFC or whatever the heck you were working at, or go back to being an accountant or whatever the heck boring ass job you had before you decided to try to be an entrepreneur for cheap. Understand that that's just how business is, and da-da-da-da-da. Get help! If you need help, go to twitter.com/mlane9SEO or search Atlanta SEO Consultants on Google and click the top link, and you should be able to find me, mlane9SEO, off of my Twitter. You can hit me up, ask for that. All I need is access to the Google Search Console. I wish I could do a video on how to do that, but that's not that hard. All you got to do is add new users. Just look around for it. If you don't know how to do that, just Google that, and then do it, and then yeah. But how much tickety time we got, boy? Man, the way this PowerPoint presentation was set up was so poor. I wanted it to drop down with all my points, but now it just shows all of them. And mans don't like this. Mans don't like that. How much time we got? Woo! This is a good video, boy. Yeah, a bottom line. It's not that hard. That's the first thing to understand about Schema, because from looking from afar and even closer, wherever the heck you're looking at, this seems confusing as all hell. What is Schema? Like, I've never even heard of this word before I started doing SEO. Schema. Like, what the heck? Are we just making up words now? Is that what's going on? That doesn't surprise me because Google is like a made-up ass word. So I guess Schema is too. But shit ain't that hard though. All you're doing is highlighting. It's called data highlighting. And that's like literally all you do. When you're actually in the interface, you'll see what I'm talking about. You literally just highlight crap. God, I wish I could do this. But again, I just don't have a non-confidential source to log into Google Search Console with. So, yeah, you're just going to go to Google Search Console, data highlighter. That's really all it is. Experiment, try it. I wouldn't, the thing is, I wouldn't even be afraid to screw up my website doing it. Because I don't think it can really even, like, negatively affect rankings. If you add it, it's really only, like, a positive thing. Like, yeah, there's probably some way to screw it up and make it look terrible. But, like, in general, if you just at least try to do it, it's probably going to look okay. Or it's going to turn out okay. It's not going to be, like, a negative thing that Google's going to, like, penalize you heavily for, like, trying to identify and make Google better. Like, I don't think Google's gonna like punish you for that. But again, like, you should probably still hire an SEO to do it. Maybe by an hour, maybe get an hour out of them. Be like, can you set up my schema for like these pages? Maybe list like 5-6 pages that you want schema'd out, or like maybe 5-6 pages that struggle with click-through rate. Maybe those should be schema'd out. But remember, Schema is best for showcasing reviews, stars, ratings, authors, and other information on individual product pages. This is what I said earlier. So yeah. And thanks for watching, guys. And remember, guys, learning. Yay. Yay, learning. Alright.